This is me again, Zara Bizek, to help the Muslims see for themselves the Quran ayats and what I show them, the problems in the ayats, contradictions I've shown them. And now this problem in Surah Yunus, ayat 18, I will be showing you. So to keep away from Islam and leave it, right? So here we have, here we have this Surah Yunus ayat 18 going to 18. So they worship besides Allah others who can neither harm nor benefit them, and say these are our intercessors with Allah. Ask them, O Prophet, are you informing Allah of something He does not know in the heavens or the earth? Glorified and exalted is He above what they associate with Him in quotation marks. Hello, Gogo again. Welcome. Thank you for being here also. So this, are you an ex-Muslim? Would you like to say? Would you like to answer? You don't have to answer if you don't want to. So can you hear me? So now I've got the uh, mic on. So let's see if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Is the sound okay? This is with the mic. And is the sound better now? Can someone help me here? Without the mic connected with the device. So this is without the mic. Without the mic. Let me see. Without the mic testing, or is it just the same? No, it's not good. So with the mic is better. Let me just. Sorry about this. I have to check. Okay, sorry. Surah Yunus side 18 is for those who take intercessors, whether polytheists or what, and the ayat translations different, neither harms, other than Allah, the which neither harms them. They worship apart from Allah. Okay, so and worship alongside God things. Abdul Halim has put. Now, there is no things in it in the ayat. So if you have Abdul Halim's translation, I'm sorry, you have to correct yourself. This is a wrong translation. It doesn't represent the Arabic in Arabic Quran ayat, this Quran ayat properly, accurately, precisely. There are no things, and it's not along with Allah. Although it is, let's see, and they worship from min duni, apart from other than, or besides, or apart from Allah, not along with Allah, right? So this is the problem I would have. This is a problem for me, what the Quran ayat says, because it goes in the favor of what the Shia position is, that they can only worship. You can take intercessors, worshiping, first of all, worshipping with, besides Allah. They worship besides Allah. I don't know what the Shias will see on this, the way it's put here, but can the Shia see that this is also wrong? What if they worship along with Allah, like we are told in your position to worship Allah and ask help from Prophet Muhammad, intercession, wasilas, and all this, right? So, what the Shia position would be in this, uh, taking the ayat like this, word by word by word, seeing other than, is this right for them, for Allah? to put against the polytheists like this, that they worship other than Allah. So you would say, well, Allah has put it this way and He knows best. No, no, no. Wait a minute. First, we need to empty ourselves from all the things we have learned in our religion, the way we have learned it, and look at this Quran ayat in a very neutral way, right? Because later on it says that they have taken intercessors and they're not even Shian things that they have taken as intercessors. It just says, and not benefit, they say, these are our intercessors with Allah. So putting here besides Allah, they also worship. That means that Shias would also worship the way the Imams have given them and Prophet Muhammad. They worship Prophet Muhammad along with Allah, and they worship the Imams along with Allah. So this would be, how else to say it? Would it be fair for the polytheists that the way Allah has put it here, that they worship from other than Allah, not things, only from other than Allah, which does not harm them? Just because here it's put that which does not harm them and not benefit them, it doesn't mean things they worship. Problem. You see, against polytheists, the odds given, I've seen they're quite unfair, and the way they're put, they're unfair. Even for, I think, the Trinity, it is not put accurately. It is unfair to the Trinity of the Christians. This way, problem in audio? Really? Can you hear? What is the problem? Really? Oh, yeah, this problem in the audio. Thank you, Gogo. Disturbance. Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much. So now can you, now is there a disturbance? But you can hear me, right? Oh, God, problem. Again, I have to, okay, leave this. Expensive. Waste of money. Okay, now can you, yes, no disturbance? Thank you, Gogo. Sorry, apologize. So I'm going to put on again, the same thing. Yeah, the last time I was using this, I didn't. Now clear, right? Now clear? Okay. Um, so I'm going to say it again because there's been a problem in the audio, and I realize, yes, Gogo's right. Uh, Surah 10, Ayat 18 is for those polytheists who worship other than Allah, it says. And would it be fair to put it this way for Allah, right? So neutrally looking at it, would it be fair? Because it's not with Allah, but they worship other than Allah. They've been blamed for worshiping other than Allah and taking intercessors, not shayan, not things which do not harm them nor benefit them, but does the Kaaba, the house of Allah, benefit you? The signs of Allah benefit or harm you? The Tabut, which is mentioned in Surah Baqarah, I think, which has the relics of the Moses family of Moses and Harun, would it benefit you or harm you? Uh, so these kind of things, that Beit Mamur, the house of this great Beit Mamur is above the Kaaba, so there has to be something in the Kaaba, like Allah made it his house, which Abraham and Ismail built, right? Dedicated to God. So what is wrong with idols also? Like if they make idols of their gods, you would say, oh, those are gods, idols. They make idols of gods. And these are just signs, symbols, that have sakina, peace in it, because the angels bore it, the tabut, or this house of Allah is just called an house of Allah, things like that. Let's see, take it step by step again. Let's see, at least it's very difficult, the position of the idolaters, when you say, oh, those are gods they've made idols of, right? Um, so I wouldn't go that way because it's very difficult. I have to be articulate and things like that, very, to explain to you that there is no problem in having idols of God to worship here. They're like symbolic and things like the house of Allah. But maybe I will fail to convince the Abrahamic religious people and religion, show that it is wrong what they're saying. So like this I've chosen. First we get this wrong, we see that this is wrong, the way against the idol worshippers. Then slowly, slowly we can go to the higher dimension. The lower, if you think it's a lower dimension of creating idols and they represent gods and goddesses, demigods or goddesses, or even the god, the chief god, would be wrong what Abraham said in the Quran. But now you see the problems here like this, right? And so I hope I've completed my sentence. I'm going this way to show you because that would be harder for me. And they worship from other than min duni, other than Allah. Now getting the Shias also academically. So please bear with me, religious scholars, you're more eloquent, Shia religious scholars, Ismaili religious scholars and all. But problem comes when it says here, okay, and they do not benefit nor harm. But the benefit and harm was in the Tabut also that Allah sent, which have relics of Musa and Harun, the angels carrying it. So these are symbolic things which have sakina, which have peace. How can they not benefit, nor have benefit nor harm in it? And then, do you know that ayat in Surah Baqarah that I've shown in my previous live streams? Not only house of Allah that Abraham built, that Allah made it his house, but the relics, angels carrying in the tabut, which had relics. If you don't remember, I'll give it to you here. Relics of family of Musa wa Harun. So how can Allah say that this has no harm, no benefit them? First, symbols benefit and harm. They have benefit. Family of Musa and Harun. So just to make sure you know this ayat, Surah 248, Surah Baqarah, ayat 248. The sign of his kingdom is that there shall come to you a tabut, a wooden box, wherein is sakina. It's just a wooden box. But what benefit does it have? Not only a sign of the king, right? Who would be the king? Or whose would be the kingdom? But that wherein is sakina from your Lord, okay? And a remnant of that which Musa and Harun left behind, carried by the angels. Verily, in this is a sign for you if you are indeed believers, right? Surah Baqarah 248. We go to Quran.com It says family of Harun. And, but, okay, family, it says wa'alu, right? Family of Harun. And Musa wa Harun, family. Now look, and said to them the prophet, Nabi, indeed a sign, ayat, of his kingdom, mulki, this, that, will come to you, the ark, tabut, they say ark here, box or ark, okay. In it is what? Tranquility, sakina, done, right?
Sakinatun.
Sakinatun, in it, the ta'bud is sakina from your Lord. Okay, but what the polytheists we found saying that if Allah didn't will it, we would not have worshipped it in this way, or these idols, demigods and goddesses, and made idols of them. You get it? So how can, for them, Allah is saying, like, even if it is, he had said what one translator says, that Shayan things they worship. Here we have a thing, Shayan. It's a tabut. It has sakina in it. From your Lord, okay? So how do you know that the polytheists, can you be sure that the polytheists never had any god send them ayats? Can you be sure that he didn't give them permission to have intercessors? Can you be sure? So this, you see, now here Allah says contradiction. Again, against these poor polytheists, here again unfairness. Like in Surah Zumar, that we take these awliyas, like in Surah Baqarah, they love them more than they love God, or mistranslation perhaps, or as they love God, and believers love God more, and they give water to the pilgrims, and this is not equal to believing in Allah and the last day and jihad. Other those ayats in the Quran, you remember? And they worship. So here we go. And not benefit them? Huh? Excuse me, God. The tabut benefits because it has tranquility in it. Sakina, peace, serenity. And from your Lord. So they also maybe say, like in other verses, they say, these are our intercessors with Allah, in the, not apart from Allah, with Allah. Say, do you inform Allah of what not He knows in the heavens? So first of all, get your brainwashing out now. All that you've been indoctrinated with, at least back to this. I'm very, very slow now. I'll be repeating myself. Benefit them. And they worship from other than Allah. Okay, other than Allah, that is, I don't think here other than Allah has been put fairly when you look at the ayats properly on things like worshipping Allah or taking awliyas to get nearness to Allah, wasilas you have, so to put it like this, other than Allah would be wrong against the polytheists. Another thing is that which does not harm them and not benefit them. So if it's not harming them, another thing, if it's not harming them, then it's like it's what's the, why are you telling them it's not harming them? But benefit, it could have these ayats are what? Signs that Allah exists, right? Or things, other things. Why did Allah send these ayats to you? To reflect upon and see, realize that Allah exists and He sent His messengers to guide you and this and that. There are signs in yourselves and on the horizons, and you will recognize them. Quran ayat. And not benefit them? No. So you look at Surah, the Baqarah ayat that I showed you. Of course, there's benefit, tranquility, or maybe a sign that this God existed before as Avatar, demigod, or you know, a demigod, angel, maybe things like that. Whatever the demigods for them stand for. And they say these are our intercessors with Allah. Now, can Allah go without intercessors? Sending it to you, people? No, He cannot. He's dependent in help for you to send you messengers, signs, revelations to guide you. And who has this revelation come on? It has come on, we are told, the messenger Muhammad in his heart. And who brought it? The trusted spirit. It didn't come directly, like let's directly worship God, right? Allah. Pakistani Muslims, come, come, come. Now you have been so brainwashed that you even give your fellow Muslims a hard time when they are saying, no, no, there's intercession for a Shias. Say there's intercession. Prophet Muhammad has told us. The Quran ayats are telling us, and Imam Ali, we can call even on, calling on. So Shias, Ismailis, 12 verse come. I'm not very articulate. Dr. Khalil Andani warmly invited you to come. Come, come, come. All of you come. But bear with me because I'm not that articulate. And maybe you will not like my weakness. But give me a chance. Chances are, right, that I could be right in my broken English, in my not that much knowledge. So, mistake I make, and your prophet also made mistakes. He made one in Surah Ahzab. Then he made no, he did Surah Tahrim. Huh? Surah Abbas, okay, for the Shia Muslims, that he didn't frown. You put the Sahaba in it, and you say he's the one who frowned. But I looked at the ayats, it doesn't really go to the Sahabas. Now Nabil A has come. There are no problems, sister. Go sleep. Now Nabil A, we asked you. Empowering Family was here. We asked you in the end, please answer us. I gave a answer, I showed you, but you weren't answering. Why should I go to sleep? Why are you putting me to sleep? If you don't see no problems here, then there must be some. I'm sorry, but the problem is in you now, and you need to awaken to these problems in your Quran ayats. So I'm here to awaken you Muslims from the brainwashing, the sleep that you have been put in. So, and you want me, brother, how unjust that you tell me to go to sleep. Shia are not Muslims. Who said Shias are not Muslim? If I can prove to you that even the Quran says that Abraham is the Shia of Nuh, not Allah, is Abraham then not a Muslim? Tell me. The Quran ayat says Abraham is a Muslim. So now don't go there. Nabil, Shia are not Muslims, become sister Sunni. You will understand the Quran. Is Sunni in the Quran? Where does it say in the Quran Sunni is a Muslim? Huh? Where does it say in the Quran? Sunni is a Muslim. I can show you in the Quran where it says Shia. Abraham was a Shia of Nuh. And if you tell me that Shia is not a Muslim, that Abraham was not a Muslim, you are going against your Quran ayat. Now how would you come and explain to me that Sunni is a Muslim? Because in the Quran there are ayats which say follow whom? Prophet Muhammad, right? So bear with us also how we would explain the Shias. And I'm not a Shia, but I'm here for all the oppressed people, for all those you have been unjust to. Whether they are polytheists, whether they are Jews, whether they are Christians, whether they are atheists even, or truth seekers. Now, how long will it take you and how will you go about telling me that Sunnis are Muslims? I would need to give you some time, right? Sorry, no copyrights infringement intended. Now, Sunnis are Muslims. Tell me, brother. There are no problems, sister. Go sleep. I'm awakening you people from your deep sleep in your indoctrinated delusions about Islam. You've been indoctrinated in. And you're telling me to go to sleep. How unjust can you be? Shia are not Muslim. I've told you Surah Saf or Safat. Safat Ayat 83, look at it. I will not have this kind of a thing. It is unacceptable here. According to your own religion, you are a sinner, saying against believers what you don't know, lest you trample upon them who believe that they are believers, Momin, Shias. This is not allowed in your religion. It should not be allowed according to your religion. But according to your religion, even Prophet Muhammad has said, hasn't he said, don't keep fault finding, and someone who says he's a Muslim, don't go around saying he's not a Muslim, not a Muslim. Hasn't he said that? When someone when someone says, what is that hadith? When my, I'm a little bit nervous when someone says they are Muslims. You see, your problem is that your Quran ayahs say they are hypocrite Muslims who spread rumors against Aisha, Surah Nur ayat, and your God has given bamboo. Now, to the believers also, your problem is, you see what your problem is. But there are ayats against what Prophet Muhammad, if he has said this, let me see if this hadith you even take for, sahih. Why do, I can't remember that. See, I'm bad at this. I do admit. Prophet Muhammad, oh people, have I faithfully, someone who says he's a Muslim, when someone says they are Muslims. So, okay, it's going to take me. Nabil, brother, you just come here, and where are you from? Are you from Pakistan? You seem like Indian Pakistani Muslim, or maybe African Muslim, right? Or are you an Arab Muslim? Can't find that hadith. It's like, didn't the Prophet say that someone says they are Mu'min, don't, or Muslim from all walks, try to be good with one another and don't call them, someone said, even there's a Quran ayat like this, like if someone tells you peace, don't call them kafirs. So, yeah, I can't find the hadith. Okay, I'm going back to, this is not the topic. The topic here is, so don't divert me from this topic now. Your Allah has been unjust to the polytheists. Forget anyone else right now. And look at this topic. Be on the topic. Nabil.a. Last time you couldn't answer the question. I showed you. Now, this is for very high people, not dumb like you. Sorry. Your brains are sleeping. Your mind has been retarded. What reason will you use? That Allah has told you to use reason also. Otherwise, He will put abomination on you. So stop this clownish thing in a serious matter and be serious. Killing people for leaving Islam, hitting your wives on the third count, giving way to those bad Muslims who can do this, who think they have the right to do it, against these poor polytheists who are giving water to the pilgrims. No, it's not equal. What nonsense is here? It will not be acceptable now by you violent Muslims, nutcases. Go back to sleep now, as you have been put to sleep and retarded. Enough of your insults against us. You can insult us. We're supposed to be dignified, patient, bearing patiently as a Shia against these Sunnis in Pakistan. Now, as an ex-Shia, ex-Muslim, come here with decency and donkey. No, these Jews are not donkeys. You are a donkey. Surah Jama'ah. You are a donkey, and stop your donkeyness. Now, you don't know your religion. You people. Now I have the right to say this, because your God has What has he said unjustly? The example of those who were entrusted. You are entrusted with the Quran. And here it's about the Jews entrusted with the Torah, but failed to do so. What failed to do so? Observing, they have to put in quotation marks. And then when ayats come on polytheists also, the same thing, they're shayin, they put things they worship. No, the ayat doesn't say things. It makes a world of a difference. You have many qirats, you have different Qurans. Also that. What one Quran you have, and you blame the Shias for changing the Quran and having a different Quran. Khatun has found 38 plus Qurans different. Now look at you, irresponsible. Shouldn't you call yourself, Allah is calling you a donkey here, carrying books. How evil is the example of Nabil.A, who reject Allah's signs. For Allah does not guide the wrongdoing people, Zalimeen. Allah is calling you a donkey here. Not the Jew. He shouldn't be calling Jews donkeys, Yahudis, or who are they here? Jews. Hadus. No, he should be calling you Sunni a donkey. Okay? You don't know your thing and telling people what to do and what not to do. So, back to the topic now. Stupid people. You don't know you're calling Abraham not a Muslim by saying Shias are not Muslim? What nonsense. Look at these donkeys coming here. According to Surah Jummah, the ayat I showed you. Surah Safat, ayat 83. You don't know? You don't know Abraham was a Shia? God has called him here. Who is he the Shia of? Shia. So are you saying Abraham is not a Muslim? Look at Nabil, this donkey. He's saying Abraham is not a Muslim. Who doesn't know, hasn't observed his Quran properly. Not Shia of Allah, Shia of Nu. You get this ayat or not? If you still don't get it, go back. Don't be like donkeys. Educate yourself about your Quran. Observe it properly. It's high time, Nabil.A. High time you do that. Okay. So now, Ismailis come. What is this? So, they worship besides Allah others, okay? And are you, so where was I now in this ayat? Ask them, a prophet, are you informing? So these are our, they say, these are our intercessors with Allah, and surely Allah has allowed intercessors. If you look at the position of some Sunni Muslims, Sunni Islam, and you look at some of, all of Shia Islam. Definitely Prophet Muhammad is your intercessor. He's your wali. Surah Maida at 55. With Allah and the believers also. And those oppressed call on Allah saying, send us. Okay, they call on Allah. Right? But when this one comes in Surah Nisa, Allah didn't come himself, right? Allah doesn't come he doesn't come, right? Okay, so they called on Allah. They called on Allah. So this I need to work out a little bit more. The oppressed women, men. First, Allah, I think, puts men, then women, and then children. Oppressed. So where are you now? Have you gone to sleep, Nabil? Have you gone to sleep? 75 verse of Surah Nisa. And what for you, not that you fight in the way of Allah, and for those who are weak among the men and the women and the children, those who say, our Lord, take us out of the town. Our Lord, take us out. Rabb, Ya Rabb, Rabb, Rabbana, right? Take us out of this town. They can't leave this town. They're asking God to take them out of the town. The oppressors, it's people who are, and appoint, wa'ajjal, for us from yourself. Now what is the self of Allah? Tell me. Ladunka, here it is not even soul. It is like direct from yourself. Above the soul. What is the self? The being. The whole being when Allah says Ladunka. This is not the spirit of Allah. This is not the word of Allah. This is not even the soul of Allah, which the soul of Allah, Hazrat Musa, Nafse Ilahi, the spirit of Allah, Jesus Christ, and the word of Allah, Kalimat Allah, Jesus Christ, Masih, Isa ibn Masih, or Isa al-Masih or Isa ibn Maryam. Now, this Ladunka is Allah's whole being, right? It doesn't have nafs, it doesn't have spirit, it doesn't have word. Who is coming down? Who is coming down to save these people? A protector, waliyan, and appoint for us from yourself again, Ladunka. You know what the Ladunka is? A helper. Nasiran. For all. You don't even know what Nasira. Nasira. You know what Nasira means? What Nasir, if it say Nasir, at one time helper, or this Nasiran, all time helper. Arabic, I don't know, they say this kind of a thing. I'm not sure about it, but what I heard from Ex-Heresy, from my aunt who was doing, who knows, her Shia aunt, late. God bless. She doesn't need blessings. She must be great. So, now here it doesn't even say noteworthy. It doesn't say nafs. Allah has not said from myself, or these people have not said from your nafsi, or from your spirit, ruh. It says ladunka. This is the whole being, right? When Allah put the ladunka for you, humans, in the Quran ayat. Find out. Sometime I don't give you all answers. You find out what ladunka means. Rabbi habbi min ladunka. My Lord, grant me from your... Oh, this again the same ayat, right? So what does ladunka mean? Ladunka, you know? Whole being with the soul, spirit, maybe even his word, everything. When Allah puts like this, right? I inscribe on myself. I inscribed mercy upon myself. He is forgiving, merciful, and those who come to thee, O believe, peace be upon your Lord. Inscribe for himself, Surah Anam, Ayat 54. What does say? Nafsehi. Here's the nafs of Allah. You see, nafsehi, he hasn't said ladunka or ladunki. What? He says nafsehi. Now, if the Quran ayat you're going to say, why he sometimes, no, what mean ladunka? Does it mean your whole being? Without the division? Body also? Doesn't mean your body also. Not only your nafs, not only Allah's nafs, but his body is coming to help these oppressed. Noteworthy. And then it says, when the Lord cometh. And you say, oh, the Lord cannot come. Surah Fajr. When the Lord cometh. Dakan daka, safan safa. Waiting for this Lord. But out of Islam, like maybe polytheists or Surah Fajr ayat. Where are you? Oh, I didn't put Surah Fajr. I just put Surah here in the beginning. I make mistakes, sorry. Ayat. When the Lord cometh, dakan daka safan safa. Allah is swearing by the dawn, by the 10 nights. Shias know what these odd 10 nights are, and even in the odd, or no, the 10 nights, maybe. And the night when it passes, and those who have sense, did you see how your Lord dealt with, Tamad, Firan, it doesn't give spreading, unleashed. Your Lord is truly vigilant, ever watchful, right? Now, whenever human beings tested by the Lord through his generosity and blessings, they boast, my Lord has... Okay, and when he tests, humiliated me, absolutely not. In fact, you are not gracious to the orphans, nor do you urge one another to feed the poor, and you devour inheritance greedily, wealth. It's a inheritance. And love wealth. Now it's say wealth with such a crushing love. Your Lord comes to judge with angels.
وجيء
And comes your Rabbuka, your Lord, and the angels ranked Safan Safa. Safan Safan.
صفا
Safan.
صفا
Safan Safa. Now what you say? Who is coming? The whole being of God is coming. Ladunka. Not? You don't understand your Quran. Surah Nisa. right? Lord has decreed upon himself. This is nafsi, is nafs. Lord has decreed upon. Why didn't the Lord decree upon your nafs? Hazrat Yusuf's nafs, mercy. Because Hazrat Yusuf says in Surah Yusuf, without him, without his mercy, I would have given in to Zulekha's seductive attacks. You will miss this Lord in whole body, spirit, when he cometh. And you're waiting for your Lord, oh. But Lord said, what we interpret from this ayat, Surah Fajr ayat, is that his rule, his command will come, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is. Well, that's a Christian prayer of our Lord. But you know what I mean, like the way you Muslims here. What did it mean the Lord, what did it mean the Lord cometh? Now you see the tafsirs of this ayat. And you'll miss your Lord. Because here in Surah Nisa, ladunka. So what did it mean, ladunka? Where's this other Quran ayat on ladunka? What did it mean? My Lord, grant me from yourself. No, no, not from nafsehi, ladunka. A good of, oh, let's go here. Is this from your nafs or yourself? Oh, this is a Surah Maryam? No, no, this is Ali Imran. It mentions the story, wife of Imran. My Lord indeed have pledged to her. So, what ayat number, if I can find it here? Duas for good. Translation of Rabbi Habli. Min ladunka, my Lord, grant me from yourself. What is from yourself? Please tell me. Thereupon, you know? From Allah Himself, like. And when He coming, what happening? Ladunka. So find out the meaning of ladunka before telling anyone else. Now these people, this Sunni is stuck still on this. Shias are not Muslim. Goodness. So now what to do? So here I have to step by step take you. Ladunka, not mean nafsehi, not mean my spirit I send to strengthen Isa, or he's my spirit, my word. No, no, this means complete, complete being, right? Ladunka. He coming in body meaning. Could mean. But you, this Quran ayats, they were stolen here and there. I saw it. That's why you people are, you don't know, and you say, you know your Quran. Here's an example you don't know. Shias are not Muslim. You see? How you make such a statement? You make Abraham not a Shia. Not a Muslim, sorry. Huh? And you people, Muslims, are supposed to be very careful that you don't say anything you not know about your Quran. bringing your own opinions and all this wherever you've learned false rumors and heresy, and then telling the Shias that bid'ah and this and that and kafir and not a Muslim. Shame on you people, such Muslims. So now, back to this. For the Shias also, against the Shias, Imams and all, don't get deceived, please. Don't get deceived. Are you informing Allah of something He does not know in the heavens or the earth? No, there are other ayats which say Allah, had Allah willed, we would not have worshipped these idols, polties, or however we take. However that Quran ayat is put, meaning this way, that way, right? Had Allah willed, we would not have worshipped them or taken them or this. They are seeing it. No? You don't know your Quran ayat, sir. This is really like very, very disturbing. Poltees say, had Allah not willed, or Allah willed, had Allah not willed, we would not have taken, read it quickly, Quran ayat. Oh my God, this is so terrible. Nabil, you are waiting to find faults in other people, Muslims also. What can I say about an ex-Muslim like me? Had Allah willed, we would not have worshipped anything save Him. Neither we nor our fathers. Like there are also in other ayats that they follow their fathers, what their fathers have taught them. And who has taught Prophet Muhammad? How do you know for sure? Tell me, how can you say for sure that there was an angel by the name, whoever they name, maybe Manat, or and they made idols of, but he was the one who taught the polytheists also. The Samiri saw it, and the believers with Moses could not see, even Moses could not see. He saw it in his soul. And the calf made a mowing sound, a low sound. It came alive. Had Allah willed, we would not have worshipped anything save Him. Now consider how these revelations have come to you through a man like yourself who eats, drinks, and in Surah Najm, Sahabas are told, or who? Why do you argue with him, dispute with him? What he saw, and his heart didn't, like, they are not seeing it. He's the only one. But show them Jibrail coming, show them the trusted spirit coming. But no, the revelation has come on his heart by the trusted spirit. Nor we would have forbidden anything apart from him. Thus did those before them. What? Then what is on the messengers but to deliver clearly? How clearly has it been delivered? Also this, that I left Islam. right? Oh God, Surah 6 ayat 148. Those who associated with Allah will say, they who are idolaters will say, had Allah willed, we had not. Look at the different. You need to be precise on what you're saying. Makes a vast difference. If you say you're like Sai International, those who are associated with Allah, then your Allah has associated whom with himself? Whom? Tell me, as wali, whom? In singular form. Surah Maida. Huh? Whom has he associated with himself here? And in Surah Takwir, ayats 19-20, with the Lord of the throne secure. Whom has he associated with himself? Your only guardians are your wali. Only your waliyakum is Allah. Is. You see, it has to be put here, is Allah. Because this is in singular form, wali. Waliyakum is Allah. And with Allah, who is associated as your wali and his messenger? And who else is associated with Allah and his messenger as your wali? Those who believe. And those who establish the prayer and give zakah, and they bow down, or the Shia as they bow down. Who did it? Imam Ali, they are told, right? While they bow, ruku. You see, first comes what? And those who establish the prayer and gives, then comes give zakah. Then comes ruku, raki'una, bowing down. Have you ever done this in your salat, believers? Establishing prayer, giving zakat while bowing down, it means. Jibrail came when Imam Ali was in the mosque praying, he was in ruku, Jibrail begged, Imam Ali took his hand out, pointing to his ring. Jibrail took the ring when Imam Ali was in ruku. Hadith, Shia Hadith. Why do Sunnis hide it? Oh, in humility. Ruku means now in humility. You can put your words and everything and blame the Shias for doing the same thing perhaps you have done. Ruku means humility, in humility, paying zakat. And paid alms tax with humility. Goodness gracious. God couldn't find another word for humility. He has to say in raki'un. And they bow down. In humility, with humility. He has to use the word that you do in namaz, your salat, sorry. Namaz is now a Irani word or Farsi Turkish, and the Pakistani Muslims will not use it. They'll probably give us a angry, no, where does it say namaz in the Quran? Okay? You Shias, Rafidis, not Muslims, kafir. Now come back here. They worship besides Allah others who can neither harm. Worship besides Allah? Again, look closely. And what do they? So they worship besides Allah, and they take They say these are our intercessors with Allah, with Allah. So how can they worship besides Allah? These intercessors that they say is with Allah, and if they say, then their fathers have said it, because someone there had the book, had been told or put in his heart through the trusted spirit. Can you be sure someone didn't? Someone else didn't from the polytheists? Surah Zumar ayat. Again, they worship besides Allah. Besides Allah, unquestionably, for Allah is the religion, the pure, and those who take besides Him min duni, protectors, awliya. Besides Him, awliya? Okay. Look how you've been deceived. Protectors. Not we worship them, except that they do what? Bring us near to Allah, nearest to Allah. They're not saying that they give us materials, we enjoy life, they give us freedom, so much freedom to do what we like. No, no. They're saying they worship them, the awliyas, that they bring us near to Allah. Allah will decide between these are liars. Between them and what they differ, indeed, Allah does not guide. He who is a liar, a disbeliever. Again, problem here, you see? Okay, they worship them, their intention, it's the intention that counts in Islam, we're told. Their intention, look at their intention. Why they worship these awliyas. And first of all, your messenger and the believer who paid zakat while bowing in ruku is taken shirk, same level as Allah, as a wali, right? Same level as Allah, right? Whatever has fallen here. Same level. And now, look, which ayat shall I go to? Surah no, I gave you, sorry, Surah Yunus, I will take you here, right? Uh, what, this one, except any intercessor, after his permission. Allah, la, 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 la. So you people are allowed, indeed, God has told you, Rabbikum, your Lord is Allah, the one who created the heavens, khalqi, and the earth in 6 periods. Then he established on the throne what? Disposing the affairs. Not who did he establish on the throne? What did he establish? His power? Himself? Disposing the affairs. Okay. Not any intercessor is, except after his permission. That is Allah, your Lord. So worship Him, then will you not remember. Permission, Allah allows, right, for intercession. Could He not have allowed the polytheists? But there, different way your Allah is put. Different ways. Like they're worshipping Allah, other than Allah. And they're saying, well, we want to get nearness to Allah. Niyat counts, intention counts, most important. How shall I tell you? How shall I show you how deceived you are? This is unfair to the polytheists. But yet Allah says here in this ayat, Surah Yunus ayat 3, that by my permission, even though He has created the heavens and the earth, He's one and only your Creator and your Lord, then He established on the throne what? His power, disposing the affairs. Ooh, I don't know why it come in this language, right? What's happening? My why is my kind of no? It should. It's English. It should not be. What did I? Where's the English? It's English language. English translation. Oh God, what is this? Huh. So what have you done now to this? Gone in? How to? Throw this. I mean, sorry. What I mean is just Surah. No, this is English. Why it's coming like this? Okay, good. Now, so Allah allows intercession according to this ayat. None can intercede except by His permission. Now, let's go to Surah Yunus again. Going up. Uh, who doth more wrong than such as forge a lie against Allah or deny His signs? Nabil, Surah Safat. Who does more wrong? Even this is for you, who forge a lie against Allah or deny signs. Say, this is from Allah, this is not from Allah. Another ayat also. But never will Allah prosper those who sin. Say, Allah had so will. You better come up with better things here. Say Allah and accurate things about yourself if you are Muslim, about your Islam. So if Allah had so willed, I should not have rehearsed it to you, nor would He had made it known to you. Who is giving you this rehearsing? It and no, it's good. If Allah, I read this ayat, I want to go up for the footnotes. And when our clear signs are rehearsed unto them, those who rest not their hope on their meeting with us, say, bring us a reading. Has it come on you or has it come on someone else like Prophet Muhammad? You say, and the Quran says that we sent a revelation to Muhammad. Or change this, say, it is not for me of my own accord to change it. I follow not but what is revealed. Like last time, who was Blitz had come and said, isn't it hypocrisy of the Sunnis that they say the Prophet Muhammad's changed muta, cancelled it. There's no ayat in the Quran which says that muta should be cancelled. And the muta ayat is in Surah Nisa 20, part 24 ayat. Now, this is you see what you Sunnis have done, deceiving many of your Sunni Muslims. Prophet Muhammad is saying it is not my right to change in my own accord from my own this thing, I follow not but what is revealed unto me. Now forget what Blitz said about hypocrisy, Sunnis being more hypocritical than Shias. But you're not even following your Quran ayat by saying there's a hadith. Imam Ali, Ali radiallahu anhu, gave our fourth caliph, it's come from. The Prophet Muhammad cancelled muta. This kind of muta that the Shia still practice, right? Another thing is, right, so this, chew on it, sit on it, seat. Nabil.a. Now, they implied two things when they said these words. First, they meant that what Muhammad was presenting as divine revelation was really the product of his own mind. Yeah, it could be. But he was ascribing it to Allah. Like he blames them. That no, this polytheist, you're worshipping other than Allah, making awliyas for yourself. So that's why maybe they genuinely, authentically, and had proof that he was making things up on his own, because their Allah was telling them to worship gods and this and that, right? And they perhaps had a book, or in their hearts. It is in the hearts where this is. Quran ayat. Right? What is that? But it hasn't come on your heart, it's come on Prophet Muhammad's heart. Now, that's why the polytheists rightfully must have said, maybe they had evidence at that time. First, they meant what Muhammad was presenting as divine revelation was really the product of his own mind. But he was ascribing it to Allah merely to make his claim weighty. Right? You can see it in the Quran ayats against polytheists. That's what I'm trying to show you. Right? Secondly, they implied this. If you want to be the leader of your people, present something that make them prosperous in the world and give up the doctrines of Tawheed and the hereafter and the moral restrictions you are prescribing in your teaching. If it is not possible, make some amendments in the Quran so that a compromise be made between you and us on the principle of give and take, so that there should be some scope for our shirk in your tawheed. Trying to, bring him to say that, but dictator. Like they were trying to cajole him, coax him, because they knew what they had was more weighty than what Prophet Muhammad was giving them. What was revealed to them was true. So they were saying, come, but because some believers went to him and said during Ramadan that we have been going and confessed to him. Allah said, okay, we changed the law. Now you can go into your women. Preceding nights. For them, he's made that Allah has made the change. Quran ayat. But he cannot make the change, right? In your hereafter. It's irrespective of what we do in this world. No, that's not for the polytheists, irrespective of what we do in this world. How can it be when they worship lords and gods and all this? And they know the Lord has come down. Do the Christians, whatever, except like irrespective of what we do in this world? Do the Jews, according to their religion, they can't. Everyone has morals and things in their religion. Dharm, Sanatan Dharm, you see, there are things you can't do in Sanatan Dharm. You should also note it well that you can't have meat, be cruel to animals. That's cruelty. You should also note it well that we cannot accept your absolute morality. Therefore, you should make absolute morality, beating of wives in third count. People, bad Muslims can exploit that and say we have the right. Therefore, you should make an allowance for our prejudices, our rights and customs, our personal and national interests, our desires. Really? We propose that with mutual agreement, we should make a list of those religious demands which should be obligatory on us for the fulfillment of Allah's rights. And beyond that, we should be free to conduct our worldly affairs in a way we like. No, in a way our religion has told us. So give us our religious freedom. Maybe that's what they were saying. And what we have in our morals, in our religion as morals. This compromise is necessary because we cannot accept your demand that human life in all its aspects should entirely be led in accordance with the implications of the doctrines of Tawheed and the hereafter and the regulations of the Islamic code of life. Who could be saying that? Now I take you to who could be saying that, right? Where do I take you? And another one is that you are, where's the other one? Can we join gods with gods and all this? Footnote? Okay. No, I can't see the other footnote. Okay, what I'll do is, yeah, so okay, I got this much. And so please let us compromise necessary because we cannot accept your demand that human life in all its aspects should entirely be led in accordance with the implications of the doctrine of Tawheed and the hereafter. Uh, did they make this? And just think the way it's put against them, right? So we say, water, water to the. Could these pilgrims, good, I read the footnote. Surah Tawbah Ayat. Coming. Do you consider providing water to the pilgrims and tending the sacred mosque equal in worth? I caught him. I caught this criminal. Worth to believing in Allah and the last day hereafter and striving in the cause of Allah. Equal? The two are not equal with Allah. And another one. Why don't they go for jihad? Why do they sit? So in some case, let them, the Bedouin Jews, Arabs, Muslims, to sit with the business. No, no, no. Surah Ayat. And against the polities too. They don't want to fight. They are cowards. They are this, called names. Huh? Now get it right. So thank God I read the footnote in Surah Yunus, Ayat. What ayat? 15. What does Surah Taha ayat say? This has not come down to distress you. What does Surah Ala say? We will make it easy for you, the easy way. And you will remember. What could they be saying? And look at the false accusations against them. Why could they be saying this? Because He's not even allowing them. He's saying, my Allah doesn't allow you, it's not equal. And you cannot maintain the mosques of Allah being polytheists. You are disbelievers. When our clear revelations are recited to them, those who do not expect to meet us say, are you sure about that? Your Allah is wrong. So they are right that read your footnote and then go the way I've shown you. They imply two things. First and foremost, when they said these words, first they meant that what Muhammad was presenting as a divine revelation was really the product of his own mind. But he was ascribing it to Allah. Merely, aren't they blamed in Quran ayats for doing the same thing they are blaming Muhammad for? But who could be right? Now, like that, I have been searching and I found, my way is not, it's not, Muhammad's way is either my way or the highway. So they could be rightfully saying this because you see, not only for this, but this ayat you read that I opened, Surah Tawbah. Couldn't they be rightfully saying this? Justified in saying this? Because he's not allowing them. Have you made the providing of water for the pilgrim and the maintenance of Al Masjid Al Haram equal the deeds of one who believes in Allah and the last day and strives in the cause of Allah? They are not equal in the sight of Allah. Allah does not guide the wrongdoing people. Moreover, they are zalimeen, right? Zalimeen. And what is the next verse also? You look at it. How can the polytheists who are nijis, no, but here it doesn't say nijis, those who have believed, emigrated, and strived in the cause of Allah with the wealth and the lives, are greater in rank in the sight of Allah. It is they who will triumph, right? And their Lord gives them good news of His mercy, pleasure gardens with everlasting bliss. And then, but how can, where is it? How can these polytheists maintain the mosques of Allah when they give witness to being, how can, where's that verse? How can the polytheists maintain, maintain the mosques of Allah when they, they bear witness, bear against, not beat, bear against themselves, or what? They're disbelievers, polytheists. Uh-huh. It is not for the polytheists to maintain the mosque of Allah while they openly profess disbelief. Just because they, for you, yes, right? But they're maintaining the mosques of Allah. Which ayat is this? If I go in, it'll give me one. It'll start from number one here. You see? So Google is very scared now. Muslim Google, you have to sincerely devote yourself to Allah, His way, and the Islamic community should be severely dealt with if you do not. Look at your own IslamicStudies.info is saying this. So you have, even by Islamic way, Nabil.a, you don't have this right to come here and tell me like this and say against Shias also. But when the sacred months have passed, and kill the polytheists. No, no, this. Okay, sorry. I just, for the brevity and quick, pressed with time and not to make it boring, but very important. Just that Quran ayat, the number is not given here. It comes like this at times. So it is not for the polytheists to maintain the mosques of Allah while they openly profess disbelief. Their deeds are void and they will be in the fire forever. The mosques of Allah should only be maintained by those who believe in Allah and the last day, establish prayer as if they don't have their own prayer way, pay alms tax as if they don't have their own way of giving charity. And where is that blitz saying, oh, the Shias give such charity? I know my friend, and fear none but Allah. And another thing he did, Blitz, asking me, how will you feel? Like, we're late here and we're only like, he should be prudent. Shias are not Muslims. Again, Yasin Slimi. Again, where are you from? The Quran says that falsehood will vanish. How many times Yasin Silmi? Then Abraham is not a Muslim? This is why the Shia in Iran are vanishing. Also, the Sunnis, the Wahhabis or the Salafis of Saudi Arabia are vanishing. They're running away from Saudi Arabia, some of them. You mean to say that the Shias of Iran are vanishing? What kind of a stupidity is this? And where are they going? To Sunni Islam? Or are they becoming Christians or non Muslims only? Huh? Yasin Slimi. And another thing, what nonsense is this? Again and again you come here, you Muslims, you don't know your religion, as if the Saudi Arabian women are not vanishing from Saudi Arabia, leaving Islam, going to Europe, America, Ghada, and others. Hmm? And where are they vanishing to? Sunni Islam? Where is Sunni Islam in where in the Quran does it say that Sunni Islam is true? Please tell me. If Shias are not Muslim, and in the Quran it says, again I've shown it to Nabil, Surah Safat Ayat 83 says that Abraham was a Shia of Nu. Where does it say in the Quran that Sunnis are Muslims? You've made so many mistakes here. You should be dealt with strictly according to your own religion. Now you see here, these distractors, they come here. Muslims, hypocrites, ask yourself, what are you doing? Now this person, okay, back to Blitz to be, asks me how I would feel if someone asked me for muttah. Don't mind, I'm an ex-Shia. If you want to come here and help me, and it's been 2 hours, I haven't had my breakfast, my stomach is growling, I have chronic fatigue, I have madness, it takes me like 1 hour, but okay, I explained it, right? How many hours? I'm slow and tired, had a headache last night. What kind of a question is that put to me? So I thought of, please, not only be honest, be prudent, help people, and put forth the question properly. How many Shias will mind, will get upset if they were approached by their own men for muta or for their daughters? How would you feel? Please don't ask me. I'm an ex-Shia, ex-Muslim. Ask the Shias how they would feel. And maybe if I was still a Shia, I would mind it. I mean, my case is different. Even someone comes with a marriage proposal, I'll be like, I was supposed to, let's say in that age where I wanted to marry, I was supposed to marry my cousin. Like, don't they know this? They know, all of them know, my mother knows that I'm supposed to get married to my cousin. But my mother didn't like me to get married to my cousin in this family. Okay, but then if a proposal comes, I will not like it. My case is different. Please see this. Why is Blitz to be asking me last night at after, like, in the end of my live stream, 2 hours or how many minutes? 2 hours and how many minutes? Will you mind if I ask you? So I was like gone case at that time. Now, please. I should have, it was stupid of me to say, I could reply to him, no, I wouldn't mind. But I should have said, aren't you asking the wrong person? I'm an ex-Shia. So be prudent, but very few. We can't control the world, of course not. And I learned, I learned it a long time ago that we have to change ourselves. But if in this self your privacy is violated by someone, then I can't say, right? Only change ourselves. But not that we raise awareness. No one, control no one belongs to me. No, nothing belongs to me. Everything is rare, gone, temporary. Life, this world doesn't belong. I don't belong in this world also, right? To this world, it seems. I mean, so many people. You should have the prudence, right? Or am I asking for too much? I'm not well. Are you not well? Have the prudence to say, oh, you're an ex-Shia. But can we ask a question like this to the Shias, that if you females, if you're asked for muta, how would you feel? Or your daughters are asked for muta, how would you feel, mothers? Shia mothers. Hussein Amaywai Hussein. Ya Shaheed Karbala, Assalamun Alaik. Mata. Karbala, 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 Zainab. And not Jaweria. No, that was from the enemy side. Not Safiya bint. No, that was from the male side, Shia Singh. Enemies of Islam. Marring the character. Even some wives in Surah Tahrim. Where Yasin Slimi, please tell me, where does it say Salafi Islam is the true Islam and they are the true Muslims? They are Muslims in the Quran. Or Quran only are the true Muslims, are Muslims, and the rest are kafirs, disbelievers. Now, back, where shall I go? So you now understood? These people, these Sunnis, Salafis, Quran only, Shias, who don't understand, don't come here. It's not for you. I mean, I'm an ex-Shia, ex-Muslim. Why are you coming on the Shias all the time here? This is the second time you've come here. Nabil and Yasin. Nabil first, Yasin second. Today, on this live stream. Why are you bringing my attention? Are you a Shia yourself? Acting as what? Right? But you Shias, how many of you mothers? Huh? How many? Or fathers even. My father later on said, no, no, no. I said, what if there's a problem in me, which, let's say I'm defective, your cousin doesn't want to marry me, I'm ugly, he wants a beautiful woman, and there comes someone with mutta for me. Okay, let's, and I have problems here, get me out of. He said, no, 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 no. Who? I said, single virgins cannot do mutta? Huh? Shias, virgins cannot do mutta. And I have this thing on Shia mutta from the Shia ladies that please be careful. Very rarely should you do mutta. Don't indulge much into this. Don't get into where's that? Long time ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, mutta. These two ladies, I was following a Shia channel, right? Now I won't be able to find it. Even the Shia ladies who were discussing on mutta were giving you implications, saying when you should do it, mutta, temporary marriage, making a house a home. Is this the one? Imam Hussein TV3. Let me just get this in my library. Maybe this is the one, I'm not sure. But let's go back to YouTube. No copyrights infringement intended. And go to my library. Uh, I have. Oh, Saida! Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to. So this is the one. This is the one. Maybe this is the one. Mutta, temporary marriage, making a house a home, S-S3 EPS5. If you can't read, Imam Hussein TV3. Now, right? So it's like this. If it's too far away and I can't, sorry, no copyrights infringement intended. I just wanted to show you if you can read it. Yes, they take care and you have to be very careful. What are the pros and cons for a woman, for a girl, for the homemaking, making a house a home? You see? They have to add, explain. So please ask me not how I will feel, but maybe, I mean, as a Shia, I have to take myself back if I was Shia. Well, my mother didn't like it when she found out that my father's married to another woman. My mother was the first. She never liked it. Never. So forget mutta. Mutta is, I may think I might not like it as a Shia, but I'm not a Shia right now. But I have to now put myself, go back to Shia Islam and say, okay, well, I, uh, I don't like it, but uh, for my religion, I have to like it. I have to agree to it. If my husband is traveling and I'm not with him and he's got this, you know, desire, he can't control. He's a married man. Find a woman. It's better than going to a prostitution or just sleeping with a woman, with no strings attached. He gets her pregnant and he comes back. He doesn't know. He doesn't go back there. She's pregnant. She might not tell him. God knows what. She's got the child. Later on, child grows up, comes. Maybe she becomes a fatal attraction, starts to haunt me. I'm going to, and starts to blackmail him. I mean, could be cases severe in such as few cases could be like this, that you slept with me and this and that, and even the child comes to haunt us with her, like in the movie Fatal Attraction. So can you now say that in Surah Yunus, Ayat 15, in your footnote is right, and what Allah has put here for those poor polytheists or those who blame many things, many points, right? Those who blame Prophet Muhammad, you see, against them, you see why they could be saying this, because then go to Surah Tawbah ayats and see what the polytheists were told not to do, not to make equal, giving water to the pilgrims, not to maintain the mosques, because they are simply disbelievers. And it's not equal to those believers who, it's not fair, we would say, it's not just, not fair to those believers who have given their lives, who have striven in the cause of Allah, believed in the hereafter. Tell me, could this be fair? If you just take off your glasses, your prejudiced glasses, if you just for a second just leave Imam Hussein, Karbala, Zainul Abidin, Bibi Zainab, all this, leave this. Sometimes learn to be in other people's shoes. And would I be wrong in saying that this is wrong against the polytheists? When our clear revelations are recited to them, those who do not accept to meet with us say, bring us a different Quran or change it. They tried. You see, reformers, prophets say, it is not for me to change it of my own accord. When your prophet is not allowed and you've allowed your prophet to say that cancel mutta now, cancel, where's the abrogatory verse against mutta? Show us the abrogatory verse first in the Quran. How can you say Umar bin Khattab or Ali said it's cancelled from your hadiths when the prophet is not allowed to change it on his own accord, or only follow what is revealed to me, for I only follow what is revealed to me. Okay. Change it of my own accord. Or what is the word by word here? So reformers in Islam, how can you reform Islam when there's no room for reformation in Islam? According to this ayat. Well, that Ramadan ayat, different. Can you tell me? For me, that I change it of my own accord or reform it. Is there room for reformation in Islam? And I fear I would disobey my Lord, meaning punishment of a great day. Also for the reformers in Islam, calling themselves reformers of Islam. So this, and reading the footnote, very, very good. Now you understand why they were saying this? Please, not just given to our whims and, no. They were giving water to the pilgrims at the sacred mosque. They were maintaining the sacred mosque. Okay? So now, Yasin Slimi, Nabil A. When will you people get it? Like, I'm on higher things that I have to show in this way and that way. It's not easy for me. Already I'm not articulate. I don't know everything. You people, I've asked the Muslims to help, cooperate, please, for the sake of the truth, haq. Maybe if you come in a civilized manner, but no, maybe, just maybe, but I cannot follow a falsehood, you see. Even I will appreciate you coming in a civilized manner. Even Blitz 2B, I feel, did not come in a civilized manner yesterday. He was not prudent enough. He asked me a question. He could have said, "Oh, you're an ex-Shia, ex-Muslim. How can I ask you how you will feel now if a man uh, approached you for muta?" Right? So, how is prudence? You know what is prudence? For example, prudence is practiced, like when I was a Shia, Christians could tell me anything, say against Prophet Muhammad, right? But I can't say anything against Jesus Christ. So I knew my place in Islam. That's my thing. No, they can say what they like against Imam Ali, that Islam, even Imam Ali picked up the sword and killed people, and what are you doing in Islam? I said, I'm a Husseini, right? Then prudent. I never attacked their religion. I never said, "Oh, well, you Christians, you slept with this person and you had that drink and alcohol, and I can show you your Bible." I have done research at that time, and I know that uh, God told Zachariah not to drink, not to bring this boy, go near drinks, because then the Holy Spirit wouldn't come on him. And your Jesus is drinking and hugging and dancing in marriages. This is not the way said it. Attacking them, their religion. Oh, you don't even have a limit. You say Jesus Christ. Where did Jesus Christ get married? Why are you getting married? That. And your Western world, and you're wearing trousers and this here, and you think you are high and mighty. And your religion is of peace, peace, dead religion. What a religion is this? That your Jesus Christ, your God, couldn't even save those children who died, couldn't save John the Baptist. Oh, they had a lot against me, even against Miss Desai and me. My thing against Miss Desai. They could put me down like anything, but not a word. I said, I'm Husseini. That's all I said. Okay? Now I'm seeing it. Do you hear? Prudence. When you know the other person could be tired and is not a Shia. And then now see my late reply. How would the people come here feel about me? Oh, she makes mistake. Oh, were you testing? Is she capable of answering this question properly or not? Or is she not intelligent enough to succinctly put it to me? That, don't you realize I'm an ex-Shia right now? And to ask me would not be like, ask the Shias now. Let's get together. Let's make a live stream. Come Blitz to be, join me, and let's ask the Shias, brother Blitz to be, join me. That's like, instead of testing me or what his intentions were later on in the stream. I don't know, the previous stream. So my previous stream where Blitz took. This is your, I mean, how could you? I don't claim to have knowledge of everything, but as I go, I take a moment at a time. My Miss Disa in 1989 has told me I've read books, taking each moment at a time. Be with the tea you are making. You know how restless I was when I was separated from Miss Disa. Now it was the sixth year or so, fifth year, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, sixth year without Miss Disa. Now it's more, year 2000, what not. You know how it feels for me to have my privacy violated? People are, big masters have to say, change yourself. How can I change myself when I couldn't even meditate? Having voices, seeing some man. Who is watching me? Is it really my mummy, principal? Who is it being in that and having a man's yawning and this and that? I could not do an ounce of meditation now. Change myself. Then I'll have these taunts. It makes me really. I agree to everything this master said. You have to change yourself. Dichotomy of Control. Everyday Stoic by a Shaolin master. His name you see, such a great. I've listened to watched so many videos of his. Can't remember his name. Master see, Shuangi, like that. See, I have to still. So I forget so quickly. I don't remember the Quran ayats. Exercise prudence. Please, you are normal. Why would you? I don't want a big. Oh yeah, she's got it. Okay, we'll take her as maybe. So sorry, Nuria Khan, or put a. Oh yeah, that Indian ex-Muslim. Yeah, Angel has someone ex-Muslim with her. I have no one here. I mean, for the I don't. I haven't struck that. Who knows you? Who knows you best? Fully. Come on. Who can you rely on? Only yourself. Never rely on anyone. And what if the world and the ones you love, what if they make you notorious? Huh? Who can you trust? So, world says you are notorious. You are bad. Who do you rely on? And am I bad? Really? Did I? Maybe, yeah. I've got my ego coming up today. Do I really want to? Yeah, it gets very, very difficult. Tough questions. When the world has called you notorious, when your own loved ones, your family leaves you. So all alone, standing all alone. And then we have people coming here. So we can't change those people. I can't tell Blitz to be, why couldn't you be a little more prudent about this? Don't ask me the question. Ask Shia woman or female a question, whether they would, how they would feel if a man approached them for muta. Be a little honest. Don't ask an ex-Shia. Now back to this. Let's see. So, oh yeah, and please remember this: that why did ex-Muslims? Why have ex-Muslims left? I've not. Why have ex-Muslims left Islam? Consider this, not like your Allah against polytheists. Received clear proofs. I didn't receive clear proof, sorry. So be civilized here so I can talk civilized way. Honest. And when you come here, nice, understanding, you are also ex-Muslim, and you talk to me and you say, oh, you give me a miracle ex-Muslim Pakistani channel. What kind of tea do I drink? This time, I was saying I drink chamomile tea. It's good for the head, colds and all. I feel I have a congestion, head colds, or normal colds and all. So, and it's good to put you to sleep. But I also drink milk tea. Is that enough for Blitz to be, who came in my previous live stream, asking me this later on? Now I get a little, because you see my while ago, I don't know which man is, what is in his heart, what intention he holds. Even a Shia I would not trust, right? With what intentions he's holding, coming here asking me my personal questions. How can I? And even if he says brother, I've seen men in Pakistan, Karachi, right? Can't trust anyone, because your Allah said the third one between a woman and a man, third one is a devil. Don't trust a Shia even. For all Muslims, right? So, how will Allah guide a people who chose to disbelieve after they had believed, acknowledged the messenger to be true, and received clear proofs? For Allah does not guide the wrongdoing people. Now tell me how true this. Is it true for everyone who leaves Islam? Is it true for everyone who has left Islam? Is this ayat true? That we are wrongdoers. We are zalimeen. So Allah will not guide us. When we acknowledged being born in Shia Islam, acknowledged the messenger to be true, but with the evidence we had, now we have more evidence. Now I closely examine the Quran. First getting both Shia, Sunni, Salafi all together, Quran only also. Al Imran ayat 86. It's because I didn't receive clear proofs. And there are contradictions in the Quran. So please see this. How many? Yasin Slimi, you have come before also, I remember. Now you see, giving these statements and then running away. You know, when I would stand there, giving them the answers. Ex-Ismaili Sunni. When I went away, they would make such a big deal. Oh, she's run away. This chick has run away. The chick has run away. She's chick. How many times you come here and you drop dead silent? And then you want to come here again and drop dead silent. Well, this time I called Nabil a donkey, and I said, don't be a donkey like your Allah has called these Jews in Surah Jum'ah. And Yasin Slimy, you also don't be a donkey. And so, what cowards and what shameless people, not understanding reason, the proof I show from the Quran ayats, still coming here distracting me. And I can go on saying chicken, chicken, chick, cowards, 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 right? So I don't want to waste my time on that. See yourselves what you are. Be true to yourself. And what is the truth? The truth is that now in this reality, whatever we're doing through the ego or the nafs or desires we have, we need to see where we are going wrong and what we have been doing wrong and accepting it, right? Maybe you can help someone. Because mother sins, father sins, hides it. When the child is sinning, the same thing doing wrong, judged. Uh, you be the example because you see you are doing wrong. This is what Master O has said in his this. Sometimes the pattern of the mother, father, that's why negative thoughts, negative things in his healing karmic, no, sorry, this one now. Secret wisdom of key, becoming light, Master O's. Let me see if I can show you here, like, yeah. Sometimes, what is this? Demons attacking me. Master O. Secret wisdom of key, becoming light, dot, dot, dot. Excuse me. I can't show you the whole because then it'll play here and I don't want any copyrights infringement like before on the about the that other mutta video. So we go back now. Can you tell me Surah Yunus ayat 18? Is this right? Because the Shia position in intercession I know, and it is not wrong, right? According to the Quran ayats also and the hadiths of Prophet Muhammad and some hadiths by the Sunnis, where even the Sunnis take istighasa, right? Allowing that. So are you informing, they say these are our intercessors with Allah. Since you can have your intercessors with Allah, Quran ayat, Surah Maida ayat 55. Maybe not the only one on that, but that's the one I showed for the brevity and just, press time. But I see that some Muslims will be like this. Look at this. And are you informing? So, see, tell them, O Prophet. O Prophet is in brackets now. You see so many words missing, whether this was taken like caravans robbed by Prophet Muhammad quickly and put there. Even the scribes have, those who had so much time after Prophet Muhammad to write this Quran and rectify it, didn't. Are you informing Allah of something He does not know in the heavens or the earth? Now you have intercession according to the Shias, definitely we see. We see the Quran ayat also intercession allowed in certain cases for certain people, Allah will. And on the day of judgment, Prophet Muhammad will be your intercessor. That at least you take, right? So on the day of judgment, when God will be there, glorified and exalted is He above what they associate. What does this verse tell you? This part of the verse. That there should be no intercessors allowed even with Allah. Quran ayats are mumble jumble. They have the Shias have tried to come at Imams have told them, guided them, the religious scholars, whoever have gotten the Imams sayings and all this, tried their best. Allama Tabatabai. Now you see, here glorified and exalted is He above what they associate. Right. Now articulation is needed by me. This ayat tells me that even with Allah associating is glorified and exalted is He above what they associate. So this ayat is implying that it's not right to associate anything with Allah or anyone with Allah. Because they're saying not apart from Allah, but these are our intercessors, Shafi, Shafa, Shufa, Auna. You see? And with Allah, with Allah, not besides Allah. With Allah, they are our intercessors. They are saying. So, what they are saying, and then God here generally says, glorified and exalted is He above what they associate. So, this implies that there should be no association whatsoever with Allah. And then we have ayat, do not associate anyone with Allah. So, do not even call upon anyone other than Allah or with Allah. No kind of association with Allah. Not even wali. In Surah Maida at 55. Shouldn't be there. Messenger shouldn't be on the same level as Allah, as wali. Your wali, your wali. And a believer or believers shouldn't. So this is generally giving this inference and implication, implying this verse part. So, oh, I was supposed to go to this ayat and I've forgotten. So look at this ayat again. No association. Oh, shirk. What? Unforgivable. Shirk is unforgivable. And what is this shirk? Shirk is unforgivable. It is associating partners with Allah. And your Allah is doing shirk. Your Allah has done shirk, asked you to do shirk, hasn't He? Which ayat is it? Surah Nisa ayat 48. So Shia, Sunnis, both wrong. Even Ismaili is wrong. Please look at this. You do want to be just fight with your nafs. Like right now, I'm fighting with many devils inside of me. Maybe from my line of parent, forefathers, this, that, and Shia, in the line of Shia Islam, lineage. Surah 4, Ayat 48. And the present Shias, it is stated that in the Quran, Allah forgives not that partners should be set up with Him, but He forgives anything else set up with Him to whom He pleases, not even besides Him, but with Him, right? Noteworthy. Let me see. 48. Surah Nisa 48, Quran.com. If if I can get it here. I should put closer, uh, change my glasses, excuse me. Associate with him, be. Yes, yes, this is with him, right? In the, is it apart from him or with him? Yeah, so that brings me to that, back to that in the eye. That is good. Let's see. Back to Surah Hud, Ayat 18. Now here it doesn't say in the, oh, with him. It says Behi. Indeed, Allah does not forgive that partners be associated Behi, with him. Doesn't say in the. But he forgives from other than that for whom he wills, and whoever associates billahi, Behi, partners with Allah, then surely he has fabricated a sin tremendous. Okay. Now here I have some problem. Maybe because Ismaili, when Dr. Khalil Andani was giving these certain ayats from the Quran, then I must, yeah, it could be that Shias are right, that, and I'm wrong. In this ayat, where is it? Surah Yunus, apart from Allah. So I won't delete this, like I'll keep my mistakes and all this and make a new live stream. Because very important. I see that whether the Ismailis are right, Shias, on this ayat even that I have given, and ask the Ismailis also to ponder on. Is in the with or behi with or in the apart from, which comes from perhaps min duni. So, and they worship from other than Allah that which, here might have to correct myself. That inda doesn't mean with. What the Sunni religious scholars, Quran experts, translators, Quran translators have translated too. Even if majority of Sunni translators have put it's with Allah, inda means with Allah, I cannot accept it, right? So yeah, here now I have a hitch. Behi is with, inda could be apart from Allah. Intercessors apart from Allah, they say, do you inform, wait, no. Then how could it be that these politics, and answering like this, I wonder. And they worship from other than Allah, okay? Min duni is other than Allah or besides Allah, that which does not harm them and not benefit them. Could be specific, maybe, I don't know. Because there's an ayat which says tabut and the symbols and the sacred animals for pilgrimage, which have garlands, they're sacred. And they have some good in it, beneficial for you. So, and the Ismailis take this Quran very differently, right? And not benefit them. And they say these are our intercessors. So, can the Ismailis also correct themselves by saying, what are they saying? These are our intercessors um, apart from Allah? Or for Allah? Could in the if in the doesn't mean with Allah, but for Allah, intercessors, for Allah, could in the mean that? And then the Ismailis are also wrong. But if in this I am wrong about in the, and your translators are also wrong, Sunni translators, or even the Shia 12 translators. Don't know. So then there are other ayats that I can show you that are against polytheists and they're unjustly against polytheists. So it wouldn't make Islam, Ismaili Islam, also true Islam. Okay? So this is what it is. Now in the intercessors, because Allah is coming besides Allah or with Allah, meaning, you know. So let's see, because Behi with Allah, Behi in the meaning. Okay, this I just want to search out the Sunni because that's all more organized here on Inda. So, however, the Ismailis may want to come, Imam even, and say, with due respect to him, that this is very, like, Inda could mean apart from Allah. We take intercessors apart from Allah, but for it can't be because the ayat, they are saying that these are our intercessors, can't be apart from Allah, right? So it has to be intercessors with Allah, for Allah, like that. So the Ismailis would be wrong too. You get it? We have a very educated Ismaili, Dr. Khalil Andani. He's active on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, X platform. Think not of those slain in the way of Allah is dead. Indeed, they are living with their Lord. Yes, that's very important because I know the Shias are going to use this verse. Allama Rashid Turabi, don't even think that they are dead. Allama Rashid Turabi's Majlis, Risk, 12 Shia, right? So Al Imran verse 69, and so we'll see the transliteration of this ayat. Is it in the? It's in the. So 169, remember Zahra, I'm very slow, so please bear with me, please bear with me. Al Imran 169, right? Bear with me. In the. Getting the Ismailis too. Near the Lord. It's not with now here. Inda means near. Intercessors near Allah. I got it. Helping Ismailis too. Ugh, tired. I've got to go take a eat. Well, I'm so exhausted. I don't think I can get up. I'll be resting, and then when I can get up to have my breakfast, and then have my herbal pills and talk a little bit at least. For chronic fatigue, it won't work so much. Let's see if, or maybe wait till morning. No, yeah. Yeah, because then I'll be awake in the night with all this little bit of energy to get up. I don't need to do much. Well, I can do a lot, but should. There's a lot to do here. Mati, dust. 169. Never think of those martyred. Don't even think, Allama Rashid Turabi says in his majlis. You can watch Risk if you are Urdu speaker, very high Urdu. Killed in the way of Allah. You know why? Because you can call them. They're alive. You can say, or you can say, Allah, at least for the sake of Imam Hussein. . मजबूर हूँ, लाचार हूँ, बेयार हूँ मददगार। अब्बास कटे हाथों से तकदीर बना दे, चाहते हुए ले जाओ दुआ बिनते नबी की। हम सब हैं जमानत में हुसैन इब्न अली की। के औलाद आज शाद रहें सबकी दाएमान, होए दुआ कबूल सबकी जल्द फातिमा। या मुर्तज़ा अली हमें दुनिया में गम ना हो, लेकिन गमे हुसैन हमारे दिल से कम ना हो। शियों की मोमिनों की दुआएं कबूल हों, और मुझ दुआए बानी मजलिस हुसूल हो। शियों की शीर खारों की तू ले हयात हो, असगर की बेजबानी का है वास्ता हुसैन। शियों के नौजवानों की तो ले हयात हो, अकबर की नौजवानी का है वास्ता हुसैन। शियों के पर्दादारों की, शियों की क्या, जैनब की बेकसी क्या है, आई फॉरगॉट, सॉरी, का है वास्ता हुसैन। चश्मों से चल के चूम लूं तुर्बत हुसैन की, या रब नसीब सबको हो ज़ियारत हुसैन की। ज़ैनब की पर्देदार इज्जतें महफूज हों, औरतों की मुता। So sorry, yeah. This is how, passionate I was about Shia things. Look, so this now, Allah of the way, near Allah. So these are our intercessors near Allah. You can even put not with or apart, in the. Now, how can the Ismaili Imam change? Tell me that this word Sahara does apart, it can't mean apart from, because it comes from Minduni. Even the Ismaili Imam cannot explain this, or any Da'i, or any of their murids. See this? Al Imran verse 69. So what do I want for you? As I'm changing, I, I want to share with you what is false. And I'm a truth seeker, right? That's what I want to. Best thing. The most important thing is that this ayat Al Imran verse 86 has not proved right for us ex-Muslims who left Islam because they couldn't find, or they didn't receive clear proofs that Islam is the truth, that Prophet Muhammad is the true prophet, that this is the true Allah, that Quran is the best perfect word of Allah. It has no contradictions. It has no crookedness. Surah Kaf. Like that. This is what I'm doing because I have not received clear proofs. Even from Ismaili Islam. Okay? Thank you very much. Next time, Nabil.a, Yasin Slimi. Follow your principles. And don't come here. I've given you the answers. And running away like that without answering me, saying I'm wrong in the things I've shown you, proof from Quran ayats and other things from your own sources. Where does it say that Sunnis are the true Muslims in the Quran or in your hadiths even? Show me when you've got so much wrong. Prophet Muhammad, any hadith that says Mutta is cancelled from coming from Prophet Muhammad or Umar bin Khattab or Ali, even Abu Talib, wrong. So how can you say Mutta is cancelled? By just reading your hadith? Give me the ayat, Quran ayat. So thank God I found this then Surah Yunus, that even Prophet Muhammad Hadith cannot change what's in the Quran aloud. Surah Yunus, Ayat 15, and read your footnotes also in your Quran.com. Now, this is such a time because how could I do this? Thanks to screen, thanks to the internet, thanks to the technology advancement. Still, you see, there are Sunnis coming here saying Shias are not Muslims. Still, but thanks so much, And Shias have a different Quran and so much against the Shia. I mean, us ex Muslims, where would we ex Muslims be? If you think your mother or sister or someone has been harassed or hated by the West for for wearing hijab, so you think I should go against London? Like in the school, I never went in the canteen, right? I went in the canteen, but I told my mother I went there, right? Cavendish School, and I went back home and I said I'm not having pork. Serve, they might serve pork. I'm not going having anything from this canteen. You make you give me lunch for school, right? So, my meal coming from home, my mother making in London, and then I sitting on a swing and going like this. Some girl come and she tried to put this chips in my mouth. I keep my mouth so tight. Only first time, yeah. So my head was actually back. I was like kind of going back, and she managed to come and put the chips. Chips. Oh, pork. Does it have pork? Then later on, when we used to go to the supermarkets and see, check. So did I ever complain? Very few. I don't think anyone. I didn't come from London telling people, or my father or my mother going home saying that this girl, she tried to. So first and last time, forget it. I mean, the things we've got in, you can't compare what is in London to what is in Karachi and what is in the Muslim world that I've seen, right? So think of think of, like, even from the Shias we get it. And now I conquered Ismaili Islam too. That Imam that I never said anything to when my Shias were telling me that this is the position of the Ismailis, I kept quiet. Chup. You know, my aunt was telling me what the position of the Ismailis is long time ago. And this Imam I really liked, and as a, you know, respected, and, meeting him like on Facebook, like, it was like, oh my God, what a miracle. He's not seen by many, not even by his own Ismailis much, I guess. But they have his picture in the shops, like that. So now the thing is that, sorry, as much as my heart weakened here, a Hindu, I saw a dream recent that's the one against Paramahamsa Vishwananda, where Blitz 2 came and all this. We were discussing Islam. Started to discuss Islam. So this Paramahamsa Vishwananda gave me such a thread in the cursed, that you will drop, fall, and you will bang yourself, the thump. With a thump, you will fall, and this and that. What? So, like, it could pull me back to, oh, I wish I had a spiritual father, like, so beautiful, the AKDN and all this organized, even in year 2000, like we were so sick and tired of the bomb blasts and people being killed, innocent, praying in the Imam Barga mosque, Shia mosque. So, my uncle, my mother's side uncle came and told my father, the Ismailis are so organized. No, no, but we are not. Iran are not able to organize us and save us from these bomb blasts. Shaheeds, children, this, that. Women are taking their children, babies, infant. And I asked one, you've brought your infant? She said, yes, I have. She was like, kind of, taken aback, like, why am I asking her as a Shia? Being in black clothes and all this Ramadan time in Mehfil Shah, Khurasan, Karachi. But I couldn't resist. I go up to her and say, you've brought your infant here? She said, yes, I don't, yes. So this, you see, so there is this weak point in me, and today I could have really wanted my spiritual father, but I had to do this against the Smileys also for truth, justice, fighting against the weakness that wants an imam, wants a guide, wants that light to heal myself, to heal me, to help me. Okay? Thank you very much, Gogo. Thank you so much for your help. God bless you all, and God bless you too, Nabil.a and Yasin Slimy. And so, sorry for the, passionate anger and all this coming out. I was getting very angry and very, like, still these Sunnis coming like this. Or maybe you are hidden Shias. Who are you? Don't take me to Shia Islam to defend Shia Islam. Sunnis, you must see this. And I'm doing this for truth and nothing but the truth. Fighting my own inner weaknesses. Can you imagine what my condition is? What my position is here? Okay? Thank you very much. Have a beautiful, wonderful day. And freedom, true freedom, and healing for yourself. Find it within yourself. The light within you, God must have given. You are the light then. To realize that. Do you know what it is? To realize that this is all light, maybe to try to understand is God existence. Peter Russell, who looks like my childhood friend, neighbor, actually neighbor who used to come and play with us cricket outside. It is light. Light is absolute. It has zero mass, zero distance, zero time, zero movement. Meaning, what is this action that it comes alive and in photons? What kind of action is this? And it dies at the same time. Lights up and lights off. This is not, it doesn't uh, carry itself anywhere. It has no movement. So finding this, that we are light beings, and then finding, working out Peter Russell and understanding what he was saying in his books and all videos on YouTube, and then finding a Master O who says we're light. I can't find the light within. It's too much darkness. And the darkness, if little bit maybe, then darkness comes back, and there's a lot of negativity I have to deal with. So please bear with me, right? That's all I ask. Not your sympathies, your pity, that I'm using my health, but please, civilize, understanding hearts. Human being, be a human being. And yes, When I come to humanitarian work and all this, I'm going to say, try to understand people. Don't be so horrible. Give understanding hearts. Don't be covert narcissists, gaslighters, and foolish, deceptive. You know what's the opposite of prudence? Exercise prudence at times. Help us where I fail, where I'm not able to answer a question, where I've wrongly answered a question. Tell me, correct me here. These are the kind of people I want here, which I go-go's, and it's very difficult to understand. Somewhere someone lets you down. Go-go, thank you. But I can't trust anyone with every, you know, you know what I mean. Okay, when I get angry, I will come and give it. Then you'll know what I mean. Okay, thank you very much.